I was gonna play the Clowny Clown Clown song, and then I remembered that if I did, Crispin Glover would probably sue me for my everything. So we'll have to settle for, yeah, that, the usual. I was gonna say settle for Bulk and Skull, but I don't have it on this version of the Stream Deck, so while I wait for people to get in here, I might as well fucking fix that. What am I doing? Gotta have the Bulk and Skull theme on here. Actually got to. Yeah, something that kept throwing me off last night when I was trying to do stuff and it wasn't working properly. I forgot that I have to, have everything set up for the different, overlays in OBS. There we go, much better. There we go. Hi, Secret. Hi, Noodle. Let me know how that volume is. I believe I got it back to the same place as usual. After we watched, JonTron for the first time in a million years yesterday. Should be good. You know what's also good? Monster. You know what's not so good? Having no fingernails to open your monster with. There we go. Ow! Alright.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Japanifornians. You just watched Kill a Kill Noodle. Nice. What are your thoughts? I personally thought it was okay. The audio, what the audio? What, I have the audio ready? Kiwi, how long have you been gone? Kiwi, I got a fucking soundboard for my birthday.
My fellow Americans.
Some nice friends you got there, Davis.
I can't believe you haven't been here since I got that, yeah. Yeah, Crazy Uncle Hubie sent me an Elgato Stream Deck, which can double as a soundboard. That's why Seinfeld you didn't realize that's why Seinfeld was playing? Yes! Yeah, once again, shout out to whoever the hell that was. I absolutely adore this thing. I think fucking Ian wants one too. I told him if I ever upgrade and get a bigger one, I'll give him this one. Some nice friends you got there, Davis. Yeah, no. You want to break from the ads, Marshall? I'm sorry about that. I guess your sub ran out recently. Ain't much I can do about that. There's stuff you can do about that. But hey. Except for Rex falling. That's not the soundboard. I can just do that. That was my wizard powers. I turned 30. I have never fucked. Therefore, I automatically get wizard powers. They manifest differently for everyone who gets them. I have the power to condemn Rex to an eternal falling whenever I want. Hi, deduction. Schmizzard powers, technically, as Java calls it. Same difference. Watch this short video, get 30 minutes with no ads. Is that how it works, Marshall? Yeah, sorry. I don't know how Twitch... Like, Twitch automatically plays them, I think, even if I don't run intermissions, which I rarely do anymore, because I forget. Wouldn't I rather be a warlock? I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy with what I got. I mean, it's pretty good. Can you do that? Not many people can do that. Warlock does sound cooler, though. It's fine. My D&D character is a warlock. If I ever fucking get back to D&D... Alrighty. Let's see. Where'mst were we? Is this the save file it gave me? Heyo, pro help. You're that far behind, Kiwi? Goddamn. Make sure this is the right spot here. I think I dropped a regular save as well as a save state. Okay, yeah. We ordered the Ah! Yay! I love sweet bean buns. Or just sweet buns. What beans? There are no beans. Change titles, maybe I'll get a second Rex Scream. I'm good. I'm good. We'll experiment at some point. Maybe I'll have more. Almost your sleepy time, Java, so you'll only be here a tiny bit. No worries, my dude. You're good. Yeah, I'm glad Taka showed up. I was getting worried. Even if it was just to be errand boy so that Simon doesn't have to. I'm glad to see him. What a good boy. He's so happy. I bet what kind of housing do we think Taka has now that Simon's out of jail? I bet he has a fucking room to himself. I bet he has an entire fucking room to himself with a huge ass bed. Not even like a pet bed or a dog bed or whatever. An actual human bed. He doesn't even use it, but he has one. Baking a chocolate cake today. Ooh, nice. Delicious. I'm actually the opposite of Secret. I had a super early dinner, so I'm probably going to be starving by the time this is over, but that's fine. The Holy Crown Trinity has been completed. It's fucked up, right? Bro, Hop, what are you doing? Oh my god. Also, we unlocked more emotes for us, it looks like. Hot damn. Jesus Christ, thank you very much. Oh my god, Kiwi too! I didn't even know Kiwis had run out. Jesus Christ. Bro, help, you're spoiling me. Good god. Kiwi, you're back in the game. Marshall, you're back in the game. Thank you very much, Pro Help. Good god. And Janae still got those fucking Gigaboot emotes. Oh no. Please no. God damn. Thank you very much, Jesus. Alrighty. Also, I got delicious burger for dinner from Sonic, so I also got a slushie. It is almost gone, but at least it is not on the floor. Hi, bestie. Alrighty, now that the sweet buns have arrived, no beans, just sweet buns, this court is back in session. Go on, Wendo, eat up. You can really taste the Shocky. You voted yesterday? I saw that, Kiwi. Congrats. I'm proud of you. Once again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't care what decision you made, as long as it was yours. As long as it was a decision you made independently, without peer pressure, bullying, or any of that garbage, then you did good. Very proud of you. You have K-pop emotes now? Oh no. Why? What's up with the sweet buns? Why do they matter? Because this specific brand of sweet buns are made with some alcohol in the recipe. And we're insinuating that Uendo here is such a lightweight that even these would be enough to make him blackout drunk and have his fourth personality show up. Vote for what and where? American elections are happening right now, Deduction. Not sure what country you're in or if you're or if you're just a youngin'. But U.S. elections are happening in some states already. Early voting. Multiple personalities? Yeah. That was delicious! Oh, you did the mail-in, okay. Yes, a unique sweetness and the faint aroma of sake. What's poopin', JC? How's Simon treating my throat? You didn't mean it that way? It's fine. He hasn't even talked yet. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Like, what's the queen doing? Oh no. Java, don't tell me. Oh god! God, these shit running some experiments. That anal clown tweeter's actually got lore now. Oh my god. Saw a glimpse of Simon last stream. Had to watch the clown shit. Yeah. A lot. I can't admit. Yeah, you're behind, Kiwi, and a lot of shit went down yesterday. Fucking Simon came back, and I lost my goddamn mind. We heard Athena's kick-ass theme song. We have a literal clown again. Thinking of giving your dog back to your uncle since it's too dangerous for him there? Oh, bestie, no. Because he keeps getting through the fence? Jesus Christ. There's something you can do to fix up the fence? Damn, I'm sorry, dude. I hope you don't have to do that. I hope you find some kind of workaround. That will suck otherwise. Oh, God. Me going, yeah, like, I'm... What else could I do? What else could I do but go... when I sound like I'm fucking dying. Ugh. Yet I hardly think anyone could pass off from eating something like this. You'd be surprised. There we go. What's the matter, Window? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you? Bark, 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 bark. Are you scared of just how many calories it has? Don't be ridiculous. A sweet little snack like this couldn't possibly. I mean, it could never. Less plating, more eating, witness! Do it! Chuck, 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 chuck! Fine, whatever. See, I told you, I don't affect me in the We might be a lightweight, but come on, nobody's that light. Seriously, nobody gets drunk off of the You're just a little chicken window. Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh. It looks like it worked. That's another personality, all right. Unfortunately, I think we might be off the track thinking it's the killer. I think this one might be Baby. Oh my! Witness, please tell the court your name and occupation. I like how the judge is just immediately going along with it. I mean, granted, that's the best thing you can do in actual cases of people having multiple personalities or whatever. But hey. Does this kid have dissociative identity disorder? Yes. Yeah. No. Straight up. No. He straight up has it, Kiwi. Like legit. Did. You're gonna get going, bestie? Alrighty. No worries. Hope everything works out with the dog. I hope it doesn't happen again. I don't want you to have to get rid of your goddamn dog again so soon. Is he gonna be a bitch baby? I don't know about bitch, but definitely baby. Am I playing on a 3DS? Nope, because 3DS capture is finicky and expensive as fuck. I am playing this on Citra.
Well, my name is Owen. I'm 5.
Yeah, he's baby. Oh no. No, he literally has DID. You thought I'm not joking, Kiwi, no. This is the plot point. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, alright, so we were on the right track with there being a fourth personality. We were off with we were off with him being a murderer. I don't think a 5-year-old child could commit murder. Oh shit, hi Jeff, been a while. Thank you very much for the resub. Enjoy your eggs and emotes. How you holding up, my dude? He's Toko from Danganronpa. He's better than that because they're not treating his disorder as a lol so funny joke. Like, you know, again, the fact that the characters are actually asking for the new people's personality and name and occupation and shit. Like, this is how you actually portray people with this disorder. Not, oh, she sneezed and now she's a serial killer. So wacky, lol. It's kind of wacky. It's a little wacky because it's fucking Ace Attorney and it's a cringe-o case. But, like, it's tasteful. You can be funny without being fucking cringe.
I'm 5.
In the game, one of the minigames said schizo. Oh yeah, the translation also fucked up horribly and translated her disorder as just being a schizo, which is not the same, which is a hugely outdated idea that they're the same thing. They are not. Me, myself, and Irene made the same mistake. You're 5 years old?
Love, am I in trouble? Please don't yell with me. Oh.
Oh my god. Actual baby. So he's Oendo's fourth personality? I'd hardly think of a child like him to have a motive to murder the victim. And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder?
That's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak.
Oh, you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I've got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Did his body decrease in size? No, I think he's just slouching. Or he took out one of his cushions to look shorter. It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer. But now that he is standing here before us, I realize that it is clear that none of Windows' personalities can be the killer. Where can I even go from here?
Say so. Say so.
Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? You don't have the idea you follow a person who does on social media? Yeah. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Won't you tell Auntie Athena about what happened? I got a Dark Magician Girl. Kids love Dark Magician Girl. Athena, please. It's all about Blackwing decks nowadays.
Oh, what a scary lady.
You like Yu-Gi-Oh? I've got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You are not giving him my fucking cards, Athena. I was gonna give him one of mine. I've got some doubles. It's fine. I'm not gonna give him yours. Don't worry about it. I'm not scary. Look at Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please. Pretty place with sugar on top.
Okay. Shisho was super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. I love Shisho.
Oh, baby. Oh. Athena, do you sense anything behind his words? I sense his sadness. Sadness so pure it's heartrending, but no discord. Prosecutor said Maki is right. Owen isn't the real killer. But then don't you find it odd? What did you walk into, Boop? Actual accurate portrayal of multiple personality disorder, or DID. It's weird. Find what odd? Find it odd he regrets to a childlike state when exposed to alcohol, Java. It is, I was going to comment on that, and then I thought about it for 2 seconds. Like, I guess in a weird roundabout way, it makes sense. It's like, okay, yeah, so all the adults are wasted, so the kid can come out. The kid's not going to be wasted, obviously. Let's review what we've learned so far. Uendo rearranged the Karuta cards to pin the blame on Bucky. Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen's only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tornado. Exactly. The other 3 personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen is the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards probably wouldn't have been Master Tornado. So then who did it? Defense? That's a more wholesome way to think about it? Yeah. Did the apprentice of Owen help you figure anything out? Yes, Your Honor. I now know who it is that first laid out the Karuta cards. Karuta. I keep saying Karuta. You were thinking he must have drank on his 21st birthday or whatever legal age is? No one was born, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't pretend to know how these things actually develop or function. But I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. Check his age in the profiles. Owens? He's 28, right? Yeah. Yeah, I checked this before. I was so hoping there would be a separate profile for each of them. No, Your Honor, I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Karuta cards on the table was none other than the true killer. I believe the person who laid the cards out is the very person who killed Taifu Tornado. How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false. Your Pokugun! I don't know what that means, and I don't want to, and I also know that I am definitely not one. And before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out?
Yes, let's hear the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you're bluffing, I won't go easy on you.
I understand, Your Honor. Now then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the Karuta cards name when the scene was discovered?
Let's see. I believe they implicated the defendant, Bucky Webb. Hi, Bubkaboo, we're winning, of course.
Your phone's clock is waxy. You gonna stick around, Java? Hey! That's right, but then we found out that they must have originally read Owen 4th. I'm very curious how the hell these cards worked in the Japanese version. Like, I doubt these were English letters and regular numbers. I'm very curious how the hell this originally worked.
Which implicated the young boy Owen.
Exactly, and the person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo.
Uendo may have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the crime scene using the TV all but proves it.
Yeah, you admit that part.
The reason Wendo rearranged the Karuta cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime.
Right on, Prosecutor Blackpill! High five!
No. Baka.
It would seem that Owen and the other three personalities don't share the same memories. Uendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tornado, so he tried to hide Owen from us.
But it turns out Owen is but a 5-year-old child incapable of hurting a fly, let alone his beloved master.
Kanji fuckery? Yeah, okay. No, like, obviously they were in Japanese and were probably, like, the actual poems like Karuto is supposed to be, but I'm saying, like, what the fuck did they say? And how the hell did they implicate these characters? Because that's a lot of cards, with a lot, and poems are a lot of words. The fact that he's crying, is he evil? No, he's just 5. So naturally the culprit must be somebody else. And this somebody else, the true killer, tried to pin the crime on Owen. So it had to be someone else who knew about his personality.
I see, that does make sense.
When did I get 23? Or, I mean, I don't think his personality, like, I don't think his personality began as a baby. I think this personality just came out at some point and was like, I'm 5! And then he stayed 5. Like, I don't think the split personalities aged necessarily. It was Simon. Simon didn't know. This is not but conjecture composed of half-truths and thought fantasy. Who then do you maintain murdered the victim? Do you think Owen is the original? Really? Is that the implication? Hi, Godzilla. How goes it? I believe Owen might know something about that. I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony from a 5-year-old, no less. Such a young child is incapable of producing anything coherent. Objection! I don't know. I understand him better than you, Mr. Pakunka Kuka Buka. But... Your desperation is disgraceful. You should realize when it is time to let it go. And I have had up to here with your catchphrase. Do they share memories? Is the real question. The main 3 definitely do. This one, we're not so sure.
I saw it. I saw Shisho getting.
Oh. Owen, you do know something, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my, is this true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Sunbody? Pokuka! All right, Owen, go ahead and tell us what you know.
Yo, Dusk, how's it hanging? How are we? I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping on the Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move it at all. I was so scared, I passed out.
I don't know why I'm doing a fucking shitty, fucking, what did we name our P5 protagonist with Ivy and Ian? Skidley? I don't know why I'm doing a shitty Skidley impression. It just felt right, I guess. If it's inappropriate, let me know. I'll change it to, like, just regular non-shit kid or something. No idea why I went with that. Just felt right, I guess. This eyewitness's testimony is from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw? Skidley, with 2 Ds. Skidley Frumple. My hero. One day, maybe we'll see his fucking journey finished. Oh, he absolutely is not Rex. Oh, hell no. No, I said non-shit kid.
I was so scared. No, so scared.
Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must be really frightened him. Something must have really frightened him even. Oh, Godzilla, thank you. My voice picks are always fun. I try, but sometimes I hit a wall. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this person. Usually side characters. And also Obama.
My fellow Americans.
Is he alright?
His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend another goddamn therapy session right away.
I see. Well, yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy.
Will do, Your Honor. Better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions. Pronto! More therapy? I'm down for more therapy. That was not sarcasm. I'm actually down for more therapy because I can't imagine she's gonna fly back to Karate and help us overthrow the government. So this is probably the last time we're gonna see this goddamn minigame. Also, wait, this is news. Shisha was...
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping on the Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out.
Oh, Athena got Alicia. Oh, poor Athena. Not Alicia. A fate worse than death.
Poor kid, he's absolutely terrified of something.
Whatever it is, it might be the root of the cause of his out-of-control emotions. We better take another careful look at the images. Oh, look at Simon being empathetic. Not even trying to be tsundere. Athena got Alicia? Is that the title? Maybe. Who knows? Okay, oh, we're gonna have to probe. I didn't even realize. I don't see any other emotions other than just pure sadness. Who's Alicia? Tales of Zestiria, Kiwi. I don't think you were there for that playthrough. She was a character in Tales of Zestiria who we thought was gonna be the main girl / female lead. And then, like, a quarter of the way into the game, she just fucking left. and barely ever came back. And she got replaced with Rose, who, by the way, is an assassin. It was fucked up. You if you were in a game! Also, Rose was a bitch with the epilogue. Okay, I believe all this. He was standing with a knife at his head. Then how did... Wait, did you see him swing it? Did he do it to himself? Owen, is this why you felt so sad?
Can't you be a bit gentle on him? He's just a 5-year-old. Come on, little one. Is this what made you sad?
Like you could have really done any better, Simon.
Blame your shoddy answer, not me.
Okay, I'll get it right right next time, little one. He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard. It's not his fault he looks scary. Why was his face... Like, where did all the blood come from? I'm not beating the answer out of him. Simon being good with kids. Simon would be great with kids. If it's just this one's been through a traumatic experience.
Yeah, blood was dripping down on the Shisha's face.
Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Imagine him with his own kids. He'd be fantastic. It'd be an adjustment for him, but he'd be great. I don't remember any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face? You missed the own reveal, Nathan. I'm so sorry. As I expected, all we managed to obtain from this child is the tale he dreamt up. Hey, yo, Hunter, how's it hanging? What's crack-a-lackin'?
Ugh.
I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon?
I don't fucking know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now, so who knows how accurate his memory is. Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
Huh? What thing?
That thing you and your cohorts do. You know, with the flipping and the turning it upside down, life got tip-turned and all that shit. I didn't watch Fresh Prince, but you guys apparently did.
Oh, you mean turn your thinking around?
Yeah, that thing, whatever. It's the same thing either way.
No, it isn't. Who ever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotate is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate just might work out perfectly after all.
What now?
All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees. Not flip turn, just to rotate. Giddy Dad. Spinning your thoughts. 90 degrees. So 90 degrees would be, laying on the floor, looking up at him. Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed the master's murder.
What?
That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees.
What?
Which means that all the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees.
And?
This means Master Tornado was also lying on the floor, which solves another mystery.
And which mystery is that?
The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down.
The judge be like, Fahrenheit?
I'm doing good, Hunter. How about yourself? Like someone bleeding onto Master Tornado from somewhere up above him. Your shift ended. You might order some sushi, JC. Holy shit, that's the play. Been a long time to see how to. I say treat yourself, my dude. Sushi is fucking delicious. I would murder for some sushi right now. So you eat some for me.
Well, I remember now. Somebody wants something up on top of Shisho.
What the fuck? Have to leave early tonight. Hope to catch the VOD later. No worries, Deduction Central. You have a good evening. Who likes raw fish? Me. So, trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. The blood that stained the victim's face spread came from this person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so likely he nicked his attacker when he was fighting back. That means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps. Assuming the victim and his attacker were face-to-face, then yes. You adore fish, mostly shrimp. JC, my dude! Shrimp is so good. I love seafood in general. You love sushi but can't eat squid because it kills you, Dusk? Are you, like, actually allergic or you just don't like it? I've actually never tried squid. I'd like to. Air forehead, air forehead. I see. So that's what happened. Allergic? Yeah, okay. At least that's a pretty obscure one. Pretty easy to avoid. not really any risk of it coming into contact with other food, so that's good. Could be much worse. If I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead, does he not? Oh, does he? Does he? I thought he had a bandana. Oh, no, it's a band. He has a band-aid too. My bad. Oh, no. I think we just fucked ourselves. That injury of Mr. Wentz is conclusive evidence that he committed the murder.
Why?
Apollo is the killer. That ain't gonna fly. Clavier will fucking bust down that courtroom door and rock the jury to death before he lets Apollo go down for murder. It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of.
No!
Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out-of-control emotions. All I did was raise further suspicion against my own goddamn client. What do I do now?
What's the matter? You all thinking of throwing in the towel, are you?
But it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead. Juries are gay. Oh, shit, yeah. Not juries. You know what I meant. It's a skateboard wipeout he posted to YouTube. Oh, he totally did, yeah. Yeah, no, he just got blackout drunk and fell off the skateboard. Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on.
Well, Miss Sykes, I understand you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason.
What if I ask really, really nicely?
Maybe it's time she gave up. She tried everything she could.
I really, really don't want to back down, but...
Silence.
Athena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that. It's just there is a lot of stuff lining up against him, and also the crowd is yelling at me being yellow again, even though I'm wearing orange.
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning?
I can't believe the court is racist. I can, actually. You mean, you believe me, ma'am? Of course, no matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end.
Were those just empty words?
Of course not. It's just that all the cards are stacked against us right now, dude. It's kind of rough.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking?
Oh, God! Jesus! Simon, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Put me down! Too close, a little too close. Yes, Simon, choke me, Nova 2020. Shut up! When I said hold me, Simon, this isn't what I meant. He's so close to us. Oh, no. I need the fanfic version of this moment on my desk by Monday. It is Monday. Next Monday. POV Simon. I can't do it. POV Simon. Episode title, Hold Me, Simon. Shut up. Don't judge me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault the game's feeding me. Mysterious power. Shut the fuck up. Oh, no. Yeah, he's much taller. He's much taller than Athena. Like, he is probably lifting her up to do this. Oh, my. What about 5 years from now when you stomach all possible guilt and sins, then write it? I'll accept that fusion, as long as it gets on my desk eventually. Put me down, Simon! When I said hold me, I didn't mean by the neck!
Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Tell me again, who are you to Bucky?
I don't fucking know, dude. I'm Miss Chickadee Lawyer. Did you clip that, gamer? Oh my god. Oh, what a beautiful moment. Has anything like that fucking ever happened before? We've never interacted with our fucking co-counsel to that degree. Athena is 5'4" and Simon is 6'2". Unga bunga! Size differences are valid.
Oops.
What is the judge thinking right now? Get a room, you two! It happens to Professor Layton? Good. Excellent. Glad to hear it. You with Thembilith and Dimitri? Exactly. That's the play.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end.
I will. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer and he's depending on me. And you're also very close to my face right now, Simon. It's very awkward. Simon, please. Not in public.
Man, for some reason, I physically can't look at the defense. I thought the balloon lady was lewd. Defense team, please, no fighting in my courtroom.
Fighting! Yes. Yes. The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell's just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Thank you, Prosecutor.
I didn't do it for your sake. Baka! I did it for the future of Wet Soba.
Yeah, I got it. You thought I said biting? Also, Athena is still in a maid dress. This is a 20-car pileup. This case is a 20-car pileup of lewd. No response. That's my only response. The defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session. You lose your shit too if your lawyers do a crap defense for your favorite ramen shop. That's fair, to be fair. Like, he didn't even want Athena on this case. He took the shop that seriously.
Owen, would you be alright with that?
Okay. So, somebody was sitting on top of Shisha, bleeding from their end. And smushing something in the Shisha's face.
That's funny.
What is it?
I still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either. Owen's technically the youngest witness. That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time we questioned a child? Fucking Cody and Justice for All, I think. And he was like he was older than this even though. He was like 9 or 10, I think, something like that. Polly? We also don't know how Polly was. That's true.
Ah, so that's it, huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena.
Cody was in the first game? The first game, my bad. Shit, I don't know why I thought the second. Probably because we were just watching the anime and the first two games were squashed together. But yeah, I remember Cody. Cody was first game, my bad.
But there's actually something he's being very vague about in his testimony. If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. How old was Orla? We also don't know how old Orla was, I don't think. I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information, and then we'll be ready to go. So I just need to present some evidence on what Owen's being vague about, huh? Zeke, you going to bed, Kiwi? Nighty-night. Have fun with Animal Crossing. I gotta get back on that shit. Alright. Okay, it was lying face down, holding up the knife for some reason. This is very, very awkward. Why are we talking about cocoons? Why are y'all trying to make me mad? You know how I feel about cocoons! It's a good movie!
I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I messed up.
We had a child in Apollo. Machi was like fucking 13. He is definitely not the youngest. Hey guys, let's watch the video again. Let's see what Owen is feeling so uncertain about. It should manifest as something Owen isn't being specific about.
What's the matter? Is it too tough for you?
No, I'm just thinking. Stop distracting me. Stop distracting me with your sexy monochrome thing. I do not like smuggling cocoons very much. House made a piano. Shut the fuck up, Java. I can guess what Owen's uncertain about. I just don't know which piece of evidence will pull the info I need to the surface.
You can't solve this with rigid thought process. Try needing your mind as well.
He's gonna grab me again? Oh no. Please don't. Needing my mind? My brain is not soba dough, you know.
Looks like you learned a thing or two about making soba at least.
You think? I've only been hearing about it all goddamn day.
Well, even with that tiny bit of knowledge, you ought to be able to find your answer.
That's Simon. He figured something out before me again, hasn't he? What does the soba making process have to do with what Owen's so unsure about? Okay, yeah, they were smushing something. Did they straight up murder this man with noodle dough? Or soba dough? How do I, We don't know what killed him. He didn't actually ingest anything. I don't know how the hell's to prove that, but will this work just raising up the point that, hey, what killed him?
Objection!
Nope. What do you think, Owen? This is a piece of evidence going against the statement of yours?
No, no, stupid lady, no, not the doll lady.
Okay, let me actually read shit. God, no, we don't have anything about the fucking dough or whatever.
Objection!
Speaking of watching the video, gotta remember that moment. Oh, remember that there's still two divination seances? God, don't remind me, yeah. That's why I'm enjoying Athena's fucking minigame while I can. Because like I said, I don't think she's going to fucking come back with us to Garain to overthrow the government or whatever. We're just gonna be stuck with fucking Rayfei and her stupid dance. Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo. Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort. And the police did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either. Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see? You don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed into Master Tornado's face. Like, I have a couple of, like, it's fucking dough. It's fucking soba dough for some goddamn reason, which is ridiculous. I don't know if the implication is that it was in the bowl or it was actually noodles already. But it's either this or it's like the powder on the floor and it got to, I don't fucking know. Or that, whatever that is. Oh, it's the wrappers. Hopefully this. The mystery person that Owen saw pressed the soba into the victim's face, thereby suffocating him. It's all Pearl's fault? No, absolutely not. I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. Believe me, I wish I was joking. Death by noodles is a pretty fucked up way to go. How could someone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I disagree. There's a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim.
What? You will explain your theory at once, Miss Sykes.
The only acceptable death by choking is getting choked by Simon. I mean, what? To kill Master Tornado, the victim must have smothered him with... uncooked, right? No? Uncooked settle moves into the victim's face. No? Okay, well, they were noodles, so I assumed. No, like, dough makes more sense, but, like, the fact that I had to point to that... What are the options? Was dough? Oh, my bad. I should actually fucking read. All right, Your Honor, please let me try that again. To kill Master Tornado. Oh, dough, right? It's right there. Good God. I did not read the last part. I just saw uncut soba, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? The culprit must use the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough. What?
Order! Order in the goddamn court! Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
Robots are fixed for now. It's weird. It's inconsistent. Sometimes they're still robot-y, sometimes they're not. You all right there, Prosecutor Sudmati? I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks to the foolish lawyer before me.
What you talking about, Yuri?
Allow me to summarize your statements. As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife. The weapon used to suffocate the victim with the dough was in the dressing room. Then he disposed of the murder weapon by cutting up the soba dough into noodles.
Ah! God damn it! Why you smarmy?
They updated their Internet Explorer, so they're a little faster now. Exactly, Dust. Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face in the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
Now wait just a goddamn dangle-dong minute. I never once said Mr. Wright was the culprit.
Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, defense?
That's a very good point, Prosecutor Sunbody. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. But then what about the dying message? How do you explain that? Don't worry about it. The defendant wouldn't have known about Uendo's own personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing her with the cards, and they hold no other meaning. So it's a fucking coincidence that they say Owen? Yeah, I'm sure. Perhaps he spells out Owen's name in jest, sometime before his murder. I mean, what? Gamer, why? Don't clip that! No! No! My shame! My shame! It's fine.
That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tornado cared for the boy. It appears we arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's skill.
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? Doesn't matter how small detail, anything will do.
No, you're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentler with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be so scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby.
Not fucking it up again. I failed to comment on that last time when Apollo said it because that song is too fucking famous to even get mad about them referencing it. But I won't make the same mistake again. You're welcome, Kiwi.
So, who was it, Owen? Do you remember?
No, I don't know who it was.
I'm picking up some noise. That means if there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
I don't know what Owen saw, but to suffice it to say, we are analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, defense. Let it go and move on. No! You let it go and move on. Oh! There's still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
You're being shunned? Why are you being shunned? Oh, because you were talking about dicks looking like accordions. Java, please, stop.
Okay.
I'll enter the new info and run an update then. No. Why were you happy? Why were you happy, honey? Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling. One of relief?
Nay, I love blood.
The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it was only natural he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. I mean, that makes sense, but did he really know Bucky that well? Would it make much sense if it were Clown Lady? Defense, and this madness and solely your soul no more. Owen, who did you see?
Well, my smell. I love the smell of that
Perfume! She wore shitty perfume. Done. Clown's out! We got her.
My fellow Americans.
We got her.
It's the smell of love.
You can do it. Try to remember, Owen.
No, the smell of oh!
Owen! He saw honkers and was traumatized.
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial.
She uses LaBelle's perfume. Oh my god, no, she's better than that. Come on. I don't know, she might not be better than that, actually. The route we're going, never mind. She probably does. Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion. LaBelle's perfume! The best perfume for all your serial killing needs! But what about the set of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
It could have been the scent of the hair product that accused uses. Perfume? Yeah, she mentioned, Clown Lady mentioned perfume before. You're shocked I did that voice. Unprompted. Look. LaBelle being a bitch baby aside, that voice has a history. Does Simon use perfume? I don't know, man. I can't really see it. Like, not even Axe body spray. I don't think he's that kind of guy, but who knows?
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so it's certainly possible.
The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products. You know who else was caught by perfume? Don't. Shin, please. Don't. I already said Cloud's out. She's the other biggest clown of all. We've already invoked the name. Why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky? What's more, the only person who can cut soba noodles with such precision is the accused, and no other. Pizza, chocolate, Axe body spray? Excuse me? Yeah, no, if you use that, I don't want to be in the same fucking county as you. Like, you need to be at least 2 counties away from me at all times. That's disgusting. Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that? The fact that so many people don't know who we're talking about, the other person who got caught by perfume, I envy you. Just know that I envy you. And so the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be the accused, Bucky Wright.
What the?
Hey! I'm Fat Albert! I never use hair products or anything that would smell. If I wore something like that, the smell would get into the soap. Boom! Check it out! Check out my sick eyelids, Ma! Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary? I mean, Smash players, yes. Yes, I do. Whatever! You think I let my soul stink of perfume? Try that, send something for yourself and see. What'd you say about my hair? I ain't getting no crew cut. Do I look like that guy from the intro of Devil May Cry 5? I ain't no crew cut. Getting caught by perfume sounds familiar. Miss you. I can't quite remember. And my eye's not twitching. Gotta go fast. He gave everyone soba, though. What a nice guy, even when intoxicated. At least he's a happy drunk. I will take a happy drunk over an angry drunk any day of the week.
I believe we have no choice but to try it, strictly for examination purposes, of course. Now then, let's dig in, shall we? Oh no, I have to eat this delicious food. Woe is me, oh, the things I do for this job.
So Clowny is obviously someone who is here, yep.
That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet Soba.
They're eating the crime scene. He made fresh. He made fresh. He's just that good. They're eating the crime scene. What even is this case? Cringe-o. Cringe-o. I almost broke my own neck again. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, maybe I did break it. Ow. Oh god. Okay, note to self. Do not tilt my neck up, like, at all.
Something about Mr. Wet Soba. First sweet pea buns and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been.
What is soba exactly? It's just a specific... I don't know, like, what makes it different from, like, ramen or, like, other noodles? Like, it's just a type of noodle, right? It's cringe-o. If I'm ever at a convention and fucking Adam Howden is there, remind me to ask him to say, it's Kino, but cringe-o instead. This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Kurain called banupun.
You're just making shit up. That's not real.
It's specifically made from buckwheat. Is that it? Okay. Is that the only difference? Alrighty, my bad. What'd you think, Miss Dickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it? It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
It still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine. I'm not so happy I'm smiling. I don't like this food that much. Baka.
Sammy, why always gotta be so hard on me? How are you still drunk?
Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest.
Rest? I ended up a plain old weedy udondo, you know. I'm fresh like my soba. You don't let soba dough rest. It's about the 3 freshes of soba. Grind the seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodles fresh. Oh.
Good grief, what a defendant.
I like him. You learned something about the clown? Oh no. Do I want to know? At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume. Why am I only just now remembering this? Bucky's fun. I like Bucky. I'm down with Bucky. I was a little apprehensive just because, ew, drunk people, but I'm down with Bucky.
It looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume remind me of a certain somebody. Check the live stream chat. You got it. One second. I also have a Twitter link.
Oh, and who might that be?
Oh my god. Is that what happened when I married Seth in freaking Silver Snow? Oh my god, she has alternate color schemes. The clown has alternate color schemes. Clown lady for Smash, confirmed. Also, gamers fucking reposting all the clips of... No. My shame. Don't spread my shame. There's only one person who comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person. Gayru. Cannot remember her name. She's just clown lady. Has any defendant ever come close to Waki for me? Like, we've had some good ones. We've had some real good ones. Like, fucking Bucky is honestly kind of getting up there. And Junie was obviously great. Technically, Trucy is a defendant now, I guess. But I think that would be cheating. But generally speaking, Waki is still far and away my favorite, I think. We have had some good ones, though. Exactly, Pumpkin Boo. Yeah, we've had ones who are grand, but we've had ones who are great, but Waki is grand. Yeah, I would not count Trucy. That's like cheating. Counting Trucy as a defendant is like counting Miles as a prosecutor. It's like, yeah, but like, come on. It's like they're too important to be put into that wheelhouse with all the other people.
Gayru today, though. Yeah, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment, Defense. Would you throw suspicion on Gayru now because of a scent? Yes. Marlon? Oh my god. Well, Marlon was a suspect. Marlon was a suspect slash witness. Yeah, Marlon is obvious. In terms of killers, Marlon is obviously top tier. Like I said, don't worry. I will do a character tier list on stream when we're finally finished with this game. Trust me. Probably a character tier list and a case tier list. However, there is no, Your Honor, there is no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense. If Judge had a voice actor, you'd pick Tim Allen or Jack Black? Yes.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
But Gayru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand. Sex sells! Sex sells! Sex sells! How vulgar! His Honor is not interested in such things.
Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gayru some questions, given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
I love you, Judgy. No, Java, shut the fuck up. He just wants to see it again because he wants to hire her for his kid's birthday party. That's all. He's just looking out for his grandbabies. Thank you, Your Honor.
Portakunka!
Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School of Rocking Up back for an encore! It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gayru Tornado! 1, 2, balloon! Of all the characters, of all the Ace Attorney characters we have had throughout this franchise, they decide to give the clown jiggle physics. This franchise is mocking me. This franchise was made to mock me. And make me look like a fucking clown, too.
What wonderful balloon artistry!
Your Honor, please.
Oh, what? You can make out with your boyfriend at the stand, but I can't look at her lovely balloons? crit.
Ballooning? The ballooner. Horny jail, we're already in horny jail. This, the fucking Maharomatic image right there that is blinking on and off right now. That's the horny jail equivalent for this overlay, because there's no room for it otherwise. April May, did April May have it? I know she had visible cleavage, but did she actually have jiggle physics? I can't remember. That was a long-ass time ago.
Now, what would you like me to make for you this time?
Actually, I called you back for more testimony.
But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated.
Why is she back? Because she's probably the real killer.
What? You didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume.
Oh, so the rest of you are fucking smelly barbarians. You mean I'm a suspect now?
Gayru, you know about Owen, right?
Well, yes. I often played with him at Shisha's request.
Aw, that's pure. That's pure. Please don't be evil. I don't, clown jokes aside, I don't actually dislike her. Besides the jiggle physics being a little weird. April did jiggle when she broke down? Okay, all right, my bad. I can't, that was a long ass time ago at this point. And that was also in, with, when they were still doing sprite work, so it was a lot less pronounced than the 3D models.
Why is it always the clowns? Why?
I don't know. I'm almost kind of hoping that this turns out to be a another Marlon example, where somehow he no, if he saw her killing him though. I don't know. It's like I don't want anyone to be a murderer in this one. I don't mind any. These people are all fine. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right?
What? Just because I wear perfume and no Owen? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but distorted memories of a small child.
Maybe the old man committed suicide? That was my first thought, but like, Owen saw somebody putting the dough over his face. So unless they did it afterwards for some dumb reason.
It is outrageous for the defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have any proof.
Is it wrong to like this clown? You feel wrong? No, Dusk, she's fine. Like I said, she not a strong first impression just because clown. So immediately like, oh my god, run. It's a gut instinct. And the balloon thing's a little suspect, I think. But she's fine. I don't dislike her. Suicide by suffocation isn't even possible. It's possible, but you'd have to be hella committed. Because, like, every natural instinct you had would compel you to, you know, fucking stop doing it.
You may step down from the stand, Gabriel. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to this crime.
Well, wait just 1 minute! That's technically what a noose does? Yeah. Well, no, because you can't get yourself out of it if you're hanging. But he wasn't hanging, he was sitting down. To do it in this fashion would take fucking, commitment. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still enough.
Please feel free to leave, Gayru.
Don't worry, Master. I'll put out the fire that spontaneously combusted on your face with this soba dough.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be so fucked up. That's actually possible, though. God.
But I'm so close, there must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now.
Silence.
Oi, Gayru, you're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing leaving halfway through?
There's a bandage on her forehead, yo. Wow. Not her balloon! I'm so glad my boyfriend's allowed to assault people on this fucking stand. Otherwise, we never would have fucking seen that. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere... Simon, you fucking genius!
Yes, I totally knew that was there. I did it on purpose. Score.
Simon too OP. You gotta nerf him. You gotta nerf Simon. Man too strong. Man too good.
Impossible.
How'd you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself.
Oh, Simon. He's too good. He's actually too good.
Like, I don't fucking know. I didn't think it would actually work. Well, shit. Fuck me then. Otherwise, your theory would have made a groundless accusation.
He's gonna be on timeout. What are you talking about? He's getting a reward. This man is getting so much fucking ice cream and Yu-Gi-Oh! Tin packs. Your Honor, Prosecutor Sudmati, the scent of perfume and injury on the forehead. These things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Geiru.
Miss Shikes! Does this mean you're formally indicting the witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado?
Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you are prepared to pay the price in full.
Would Simon's dessert of choice be ice cream? Probably not. It's not weeby enough. What's the weebiest dessert you can think of? Would it be Pocky? Pocky's more of a snack than a dessert, though. I don't know. Whatever the weebiest dessert is. Mochi? Mochi! Absolutely mochi. Rick's got it. Yeah, Pocky is sweet, but it's more of a snack, not a full-on dessert. This man is all about some mochi. Or Dango? Dango would also be a good. Any of those, yes. Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sadmonk is saying he'll see to it you never stand in the court of law again.
He can't do that. Can he do that?
He can probably do that. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Whose side are you on, honey?
Go on, then, into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway.
You gonna go, Java? Have fun with the clown lady and her honkers? Honk honk. You have a good one. Weeb dessert crepes? No, absolutely not. Too French.
Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
With regard to the witness, Geiru Tornado, the defense wishes to... Yeah, fucking indict her. No need for me to hold back, not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Geiru Tornado for the murder of Typhoon Tornado.
I have tried to be merciful, but now, not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears.
Crepe is a French snack, yes. They have them in Japan as well. But yeah, mainly French. French in origin, rather.
You will have plenty of time to regret your decision. In the pit of hell.
Except I won't need to, because I'm fucking right! The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Webb. It was Geiru Tornado, and oh my god, Jesus. That's pretty visceral. He can't possibly disbar me unless I do something stupid like present fake evidence. What kind of attorney would be dumb enough to try that? that bandage it's just a silly soap up I made while cooking yesterday. Yeah, that's all. What the fuck is this? Slip up, not soap up. Good God, silly slip up. What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Geiru? I really didn't do anything wrong until Shisha was found dead. Or didn't know anything was wrong, rather. I didn't do anything wrong either, of course, but if you don't believe me with a twisty twist,
There you have it, an adorable little kitty.
Ma'am, you're being accused of murder.
Look at the pretty kitty. Look at the pretty kitty. How could you suspect a cutesy little balloon artist like me?
Garu, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art?
Don't you think I know that? You don't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But Shisho told me to do balloon art instead.
Uh-oh. Oh, please don't make me feel bad for you. I already don't dislike you despite being a full-on clown. Lady, please, don't have a tragic backstory. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either.
So you're still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me?
Actual sad clown. Please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony shared these two traits.
You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you, with a twisty twist twist. I'ma cut you, witch!
Never mind. Never mind. I was trying. Okay. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is what happens. Nova, you're being too hard on Rafa. What are you doing? Because this is what happens when I give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't let people in. Fuck them. Don't let people in, then you can't get hurt. Lady. Lady. Please don't break out the balloon yowie paddle.
Go ahead, make me testify all you want. When the truth is revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop! Got it?
Oh my! Is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in the Tornado School like this?
How should I fucking know?
Well, you hang out there, apparently. I have never been more threatened in my life. Bailiff, help! She's got a weapon! Oh my god, the sound effect! It's gonna kill me. Y'all hear that shit? Bruh! How'd they do that? It also looks questionable.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the night Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb them, you know?
She has a balloon! Run for your life! Right, Dust? Simon should know eventually his Chuny side took over whenever normalcy was left inside himself.
The perfume Owen smell must have been left one over when I visited.
Our guns and dancers are no match for her balloons. Gamer, you clip that, thank you.
So Gary's saying she went into the dressing room, but then left right away.
Don't take her at her word.
Come on, do you really think I would? Just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Yakuza clown with a balloon. This is just Yakuza. This is just a later Yakuza game, I'm sure. God. How many? So many? Is Joker in the audience with the Daleks? Probably. It's Robot Joker.
Oops.
Victim died of suffocation. Specifically, he saw her try to be taken seriously and died of laughter. Oh my god, can you imagine?
You'll all float down here. You'll all float.
Somehow Callisto is in the audience. Good god, I hope not. God, the crazy guys. I should not have used her for the thumbnail. I should I should have saved her for this one. Oh well. So Garu's insisting she visited the dressing room before Master Tornado was killed.
So it would seem. But if you keep on her, she may slip up under pressure.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
Waha! Waha! Waha!
Pinkie Pie would be pissed because she uses balloons for evil fucking right. Yeah, yeah. Clearly we should have gone Pinkie Pie. Oh well. I'm guessing when they say everything, they mean everything. Oh yeah, no, she absolutely straight up has the Yakuza stance. Could I use the balloon for her face in the thumbnail? She was the thumbnail for the last episode. It can't be her again. It's probably gonna have to be, you know what? Never mind. You know what? I actually no, smart call. Because this way Simon getting in my face can be the thumbnail. I think that was more important. In spite of this being pretty good too. A courtesy call after your performance, huh? Come to think of it, when did I mention making the same kind of visit? Hold me, Simon. Am I doing case 5 too? Probably not tonight. Unless this one ends up being super short for some reason. Simon for a thumbnail? Goddamn right. I mean, he kinda has to be if he's going to be. Because I doubt he's going to be involved in the next one either. Yeah, this is your master before and... Yeah, this is your master before and after your routine. That's just coming courtesy with this Rocco Artisan Entertainers. Her voice is all over the place. I apologize. That means you paid the victim a courtesy call before and after your performance, right? Or before your performance. Good God, sorry. Simon close up, yes. What did you see at the time? It's also only 9 o'clock. He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say the drink gave him a silver tongue. So he was already drinking by then. I wonder I wasn't there in the dressing room yet at the time. He must have gone in there during my act, because, you know, when I went back... Thug slugger. Little slugger. Could you describe how they appeared? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away. So, sitting the victim up and over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How did you know it wasn't Wendo? I've known the guy for ages. Well, look at his face, I knew it was what I'm dealing with. I see. The balloons just randomly appear. She's magic. I don't know why she says she's not. I don't know why we said you're not actually good at this balloon thing. She seems pretty good at it. Like, the animals don't really look like animals, but it's just because the faces are kind of weird. Like, she's got this. According to my times, and what time do I usually stop streaming? Like 1 o'clock in the morning, on average. Usually a little earlier than that, but on average, like 1 o'clock maybe. Where'd you find your master's note? I don't know. Can't remember. Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room? Well, there was sake and the half-eaten manju on the table, but I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in there?
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling ya. I didn't see anything funny near Shisha, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your boldness, I request that statement be added to Geiru's testimony.
Simon, why are you doing my job for me? What's a statement like that gonna do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
Ah.
I have no problem with adding that to testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor.
What is he thinking?
You didn't see anything. Simon actually thinks it's weird, right? So I just want to confirm, you didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim?
I already told ya! Nothing!
And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room?
How many times I gotta say it? No, I didn't touch anything!
Wait, but then she's saying she didn't see what Wendo immediately saw when he checked the victim's body? Does that mean it wasn't there yet at the time?
Oh, hold on, I guess there was something.
What is it?
The soba making equipment was already there in the room. That means Bucky must have been there on the way to the dressing room before me, doing something.
Thanks for the non-help. Well, a new statement's been added. But she's still sticking to her guns.
She said she didn't see anything unusual in the dressing room.
The TV, right? I think that's where we're going.
That strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Really? Why?
If Master Tornado is really the one who left that, you'd think Gary would have noticed it. And if Master Tornado was the one who left it, then we must ask who did. You know what I'm getting at, don't you, Athena?
I think so. Would Gary be in an Ace Attorney fighting game? She better. She already has palette swaps according to the art book picture that Pumpkin found. I really appreciate Simon's help, but I've got to come up with the answer myself this time. I assume the TV? Hopefully this counts.
Objection!
Gary, you said you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right! What about it?
Then I wonder who left that dying message with the karate cards. Oh, that too. I'm still thinking. I don't know why I'm hung up on the TV. Yeah, what the fuck? Why the fuck was the TV moved? Like, what the hell was, like, presumably it was Owen or Owendo or one of them who did that. Like, how the fuck did he tie into all this?
What are you going on about? That had to have been Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Wendo's personalities. Wendo, your master, and you.
If Bucky had left that karate message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Wendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Geiru Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer.
Will you ever quit your yapping?
You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut the holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Will you quit butting in whenever things start going my way?
Boy! Silence, child. Playtime is over.
What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geiru to leave at once. Geiru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Geiru had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes.
What the fuck? Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Geiru? What the fuck? Latex allergy?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Then how were you even standing in the same place as Bucky at the time?
What?
That's a bad rash. Buckwheat. How very convenient.
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they are usually on the severe side. With Typho Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room, Geiru is lucky to still be alive considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction.
Isn't just the hand a weird place to have a reaction, though? I think shouldn't that be a point in her favor? That because like she would have had to touch it. She probably would have touched it to use to murder him, right? Like, if it was just airborne, that's what she got out of. Like, this should actually be another point against her.
But I thought Shisha was he was being carried away, and look what it did to my poor hands.
Oh, never mind. If I had just looked at the goddamn screen rather than talking to myself, I wouldn't have had to say anything. I'm dumb.
There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I didn't have any of that soba flour, I'd have a seizure and it'd been good night, Geiru. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
As if I would do anything so underhanded. I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness. I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't you just testify and get it all in the open, yeah?
I don't know, being allergic to wheat is a pretty common allergy, but buckwheat specifically, that's a little weird. Not that I don't believe her, but just in general, like, huh, how very convenient.
If I came into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I'd get an allergic reaction. And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand! Just touching Shisha's body caused this much damage. There must have been soba broth on his clothes. So I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room. I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a fucking soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the witness by foot. What a dirty trick.
Now what do we do?
No wonder she doesn't like Bucky yet. No wonder she tried to frame him for it. Fucking blood oath against all soba owners. Real talk, you like Simon on the side? It's been real good. It's been real fun. I'm sad that even if there is somehow Ace Attorney 7, this is something that's probably never gonna happen again, because it's so fucking out there. Like, this is such a fucking rare opportunity. I'm glad it's happening. I'm glad we get it at all. But yeah, big fan of Simon being on our side. And being his usual soon self. It's real good. A++.
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break down her testimony.
Simon's investigation spinoff when? Not soon enough. You want an Athena Sykes? I would be down to give Athena her own goddamn game. Like I said, as much as I have enjoyed all the post-Apollo games, I think the series may have been slightly better off if they just let Phoenix be purely either not in it at all or just purely a background character. Just let him have his happy ending and move on with his life. Like, if they had allowed Apollo to take the full spotlight for a full trilogy, I think that would have been cool. And likewise, I would love to see Athena get, like, her own trilogy. She's fine. She can carry it. She's a good girl. She's got plenty of places she can still go. All right. But yeah, let Phoenix and Miles retire and move down to Miami.
I don't see any particular inconsistencies in her testimony. She seems to be telling the truth about her buckwheat allergy.
What is your point?
No spinoff for Grossberg. Maybe for Capcom. Dusk, I don't know if you know, but I have it on good authority that Capcom is in fact back. So, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say maybe someday. Maybe someday. This will in no way backfire on me.
My point is I can't find a single foothold.
Well, if you can't find one, fucking make one!
You want me to just make up some baseless accusation?
When will you stop behaving like such an amateur? If you don't do something fast, the trial will end here.
I know. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, anything.
It's kind of sad. Executive sub Phoenix into Apollo. Yeah. I think everything could have been better off in the long run if they did not. As much as like I said, as much as I love what's ultimately come of Phoenix being disbarred for 7 years and Trucy and all that, It's like, you probably would have been better off just having Apollo do his own thing. Like I said, Phoenix, maybe in just a pure mentor role. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, Capcom does not like, or people do not like when Capcom games try to shoehorn in new protagonists and retire old ones. They get very, very angry. Poor Apollo. Poor Nero. Ace Attorney 20th anniversary. Is it next year? Oh my god. Okay, we could actually get something then. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Robin syndrome, basically. Alright, so we're gonna have to press everything, I'm sure. We also still have not touched on fucking anything in the fridge. I don't know why the fridge has even made a note of the fact there were 2 drinks in there, other than, like, the implication maybe he was drinking with someone, which I thought was gonna be... That's where I thought we were going with Owen drinking earlier. It's a 4, 5, 6 collection. I mean, that would suck. That'd be super disappointing, but I wouldn't be mad. At least then I could probably own the games all on Switch or whatever. We only get merchandise. I would also take new merchandise, actually. I would be happy with just some merchandise. I want a fucking Simon keychain. I feel like looking through all this stuff is useless. I should probably just press everything, get it over with.
I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too? Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh! Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur! I'm sorry? Do I look like a doctor to you? Look, anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba is like poison to me!
A keychain of Simon choking me? Yes, please. I mean, what?
So I just want to cover all my bases, but could the murder possibly occur somewhere other than the dressing room?
Do I have a favorite Green Lantern? I fucking love Jon Stewart. I grew up with the DCAU, so Jon Stewart will always be the big one to me. I know he doesn't have much to do in the comics from what I know. But like I grew up with the DCAU and I fucking adore Jon Stewart.
That is out of the question. By even asking to show your complete disregard for what we have discussed until now.
Yes, I have to agree. He's the black dude, he is the black dude. Fucking Phil Lamar voice acting him, A++. Investigations 2 merch, never, nope. That game doesn't exist, according to localization. Also the guy from The Daily Show. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis.
Unfortunately for you, she didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder. Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
That game was released 3 weeks before the 3DS. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that game was dead on arrival. Good god, Capcom. He's mostly a side character. Yeah, I knew that much. Yes, he's had some stuff to do in the comics occasionally, but yeah, like he only really got like a chance to be the Green Lantern in the DCAU, which is fine because I adored him there. DCAU also does have the best dark side. That is correction.
Well, that is unfortunate for everyone. Not seeing any particular inconsistencies in her testimony. She seems to be telling the truth about her buckwheat allergy.
Oh, I know this. The dev team behind it disbanded immediately, and localization aid team was never able to work with them. Good God, that sucks. Yeah, I think Investigations 2 is just a victim of bad timing. Like, that was, I'm pretty sure, I forget the exact year that came out, like, that was an extremely dark period for Capcom, like, in general, right? Like, that was back when Mega Man was still fucking dead, I'm pretty sure. Like, just rough times. Rough times for Capcom. They were not, in fact, back at that time. I'll give you there was quite a bit of flowers scattered about in the dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Also, yeah, and also Investigations 1 flopped. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but like I said, I came right back up. I mean, the soba making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe in any of it. But you still could have committed this crime if you'd held your breath while doing it.
DMC? Did D Little MC come out in 2011? That seems awfully early. I'm pretty sure D Little MC was later. Or maybe I might be getting confused because of the definitive edition. But I forget, but yeah. It was definitely not a good time, I know that much.
Don't be ridiculous, I would have suffocated to death before Shisho died.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jeez, get a grip, will you?
Capcom during that time equals Hobo Phoenix, basically. Okay, no, I was right. Yeah, DMC was like 2013. Okay, yeah. But still, same general time period. It was a couple years. It was not just 2011. For a while there, Capcom was like... I just made a gesture of slitting my throat. You guys didn't see it. It was very humorous.
Maybe there's a twist here, like you're allergic to dogs and not soba. Are you kidding? Bring my little Jugamo in here. I'll have it squeeze him like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you, I have a genuine, honest-to-goodness soba allergy.
Mega Man is still dead? Didn't people like Mega Man 11? Or whatever the new one was? I thought people said Mega Man 11 was okay. Also, Mega Man and Smash. That at least kind of made people happy, right? What really brought them back was RE7. Was that the start of it? Yeah. Yeah, like, they slowly but surely climbing back from things. I'm very happy for it.
Defense. The witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless, like you.
Stop talking shit!
You heard that, lawyer girl. All right, fine. I'm starting to think the same thing myself.
Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here because I touched Shisho.
God, I feel like I've pressed everything.
You're not lying about the soba allergy, right? Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven. I can even go get you a doctor's certificate if you really want. She seems to be telling the truth. I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember, but I never dreamt in a million years it'd clear me of murder.
Why is Athena wearing a maid outfit? Why not? This case is already all in on the innuendo, Blebby. I just figured I'd complete the ensemble. I actually picked the maid outfit first. I didn't know. I probably wouldn't have if I would have been this bad, but fuck, we're going full ham now. Oh, because Simon, yeah. Simon is a man of very specific needs and taste, okay? Don't judge him.
You'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flower to boot. Well said, Your Honor.
Okay, we had to press everything. I forgot the first one.
Garo could not possibly have committed the crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
Yeah. What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Of course. There's only one thing to do.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you? Do you need a hug? I will grant you one hug in public. That's all you get for at least a month.
Nope, I'm good. It's just the worst times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to you is to smile.
Oh! That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. Turn your thinking around, Athena. Do Mr. Wright proud. Don't try and figure out how Geiru, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Geiru could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead. Now this is the story all about how my life got turned upside down. I've said the same thing like 3 times. There's gotta be a reason we keep talking about how fresh it is. Grind it, cut it, boil it. I can't get over that reaction to him blacking out. It's real good. Also, this was written by the victim. I miss Patches. I miss Owen. What a good-ass witness. Mon Dieu! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Geiru could have committed this crime. No matter how hard you search your mind, you could not overturn facts.
Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
True, I can't overturn facts. But what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong? Mon Dieu.
Got our facts wrong. What are you talking about now?
And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Geiru could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy. I'm admittedly don't understand quite fully where this is going, but they showed it, so I'm gonna assume. Simon allows one hug in public, lose the private one for a month if Athena. Oh, Honor, no. The private ones are always free.
Take that!
It's Master Tornado's note.
The note?
Preposterous.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it like the dough is resting or some bullshit?
What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
The answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
Its true meaning?
Preposterous, not pokunka? I'm a little disappointed. This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting, do not disturb it. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. It's so obvious in hindsight, too. That's like if you had a guy who was fucking beaten in with a paint can or some shit. And it was like, don't disturb, curing. But the guy was also a doctor and a painter. So it's like, oh, he was curing cancer or some shit. No, the paint was curing.
Wait a minute, Athena, that doesn't make any sense.
Shut up! It's just the first thing I thought of, Simon! I'm thinking this shit up as I go. You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let soba dough rest. What's all this jibber jabber got to do with anything? This is it, the home stretch. One fanfic you liked was published a year after Dual Destinies, was about Simon recounting his prison experiences and encounters with other culprits. Oh my god, Shin, that sounds amazing. I might need to read that when I'm done. Mr. Wet's words led me to the conclusion that Master Tomato was... We're arguing what we think now, right? Not what we thought before. Obviously, we thought he was making soba. Was he actually fucking making something else so she wasn't actually allergic? That's so stupid, I believe it. You don't know where you read it? Oh, it's alright. The victim Typhoon was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Polkunka! That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't soba flour. It was plain old wheat flour for udon. So it was actually possible for Geiru to be in that room and kill her master.
Fucking udon. I was gonna say, how is that not popping? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I've heard of egg on your face, but balloon on your face?
Well, if that's true, that changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that that the flour immediately be tested.
Who designed that girl? Clown girl? Someone with a lot of very specific fetishes.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Geiru did have a reaction on her hand.
Oh my god. Poor Miles. Get wrecked. Thank you for that, Dusk. That's adorable.
How do you explain these things?
Well, it's makeup? Or there actually was soba somewhere else that she accidentally touched later? Who?
Even were to udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Geiru committed the crime.
But
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward or you'll feel my blade at your back.
I already have horny jail up. I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna ignore that one. Enough with the threats already. I got it. Yeah. Threats or promises. Talk about pressure. All right, Athena, take a deep breath and go over everything again. I'm going to revisualize this case from start to finish. I'm going to make a goddamn comic book. I have to find conclusive evidence that Geiru committed this murder. What was Master Tornado thing making in his dressing room? Fucking udon. You missed it. What was it? Did someone clip it, gamer? You've been on clipping duty for moments like that tonight. Did you get that one? Did anyone get that one? By that logic, Pastor Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something at the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl on the table? You let it pass you? Oh man. Well, what Hunter said. He's gonna stab us in the back with his blade. Found on the table. We do know for sure it was soba, right? Even though the master wasn't making soba noodles were found at the scene. So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. Wait a minute, one mysterious serving of soba noodles. That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl come from? Fucking... Bucky was there earlier. Would that be a catering service, though? Bottom thumbnail. Oh my god! Ace Attorney YouTube AU. Oh my god, that's good. Beautiful. A catering, like, we know Bucky visited there a second time, so that would make sense, but I'm gonna, just for the sake of making everything make sense and her having her allergy actually be legit, I'm gonna say she fucking made it, which is real dumb. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's why it's real dumb. No. She's allergic to buckwheat. Just touching it made her hands swell and turn red. She couldn't have made the soba noodles. In that case... All right, never mind. Catering service. No? God damn it. All right, that's not what Bucky counts. I thought maybe that's what Bucky counted as. Good God. All right, fine. Okay. I thought, for some reason, I thought if he was making it, like, I guess I was assuming the whole stock was actually udon. But no, I guess he did still have some.
The soba noodles found at the scene were from the master's stock of uncooked noodles. But then why would the culprit go out of her way to cook that soba and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cook the soba noodles to put them in the bowl? To hide the fact that it was udon? Make her allergy work to her advantage? Soba was found at the scene, so that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? Must be because she... has a grudge against udon. I'm sticking with my theory that she killed him with the soba dough, and that's how she actually got her hand done. Wear flannel jeans and shirts, and this tomorrow you're gonna dress in full. Got to see our friends react crunchy. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Nope. Okay. No, she's allergic. I'm saying maybe she handled it on purpose or didn't know the difference or some shit. Like, does it look that different? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, udon dough, I guess. Like, nah, she wouldn't do that. She has an allergy. Like, what if she's dumb? What if she's actually fucking dumb, though? That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Taifu Tornado. And the real reason why no weapon was found is because Geiru got rid of the dough somehow. Oh my fucking god. Forehead! I just realized something. She fucking... What wasn't it fucking udon she fed to her dog? And didn't Simon say some shit about her feeding it way too much? Motherfucker. Wow. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Geiru's guilt. Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think it would prove she is the one? Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, prosecutor said Mahi. If the injury on Geiru's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, the murder weapon was not soba dough. Then Geiru's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as the murder weapon. Oh, that's why your fucking dog didn't finish it, lady. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, don't you agree? Ah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well,
If I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. So how did Geiru get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena, think. What do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Geiru's part?
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What evidence is this gonna be? Was that part in Simon's testimony? I can't remember. Where's the real murder weapon hidden?
Nice barking you did there. I assume you have a bite to back it up.
Stop distracting me, especially not right now. Stop being so goddamn handsome over there, Simon.
This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
I don't think that's... Like, that's a diagram. It could be that. Also biting. Let's see. Is this where you talked about it? Geiru was feeding her dog dumplings. Dumplings.
Geiru.
huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about murder.
Stuff that cute act in your balloon hat. Geiru got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to her dog.
No, no.
Of course. Now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Geiru, who should know her dog's eating habits, would feed Jugemu more than he could possibly finish. What a clown! I'm British.
Your Honor, please order investigation of the yard right now.
And what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly?
Jugemu must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around the doghouse. Dumplings that Geiru made out of the udon dough with her blood in it. This is preposterous! I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. It's not like I'm proud of you or anything, baka. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
You got it. Gayru, do you remember what you said would happen if the truth is finally revealed?
When the truth is revealed, it'll be your balloon that goes pop. Got it?
Well, now the truth is out and looks to me like... it's your balloon that goes pop!
Not again! Why do I keep doing that?
Porkunka! Porkunka!
I'm a Rococo artist. I was the one who was supposed to inherit the name. But then, Shisha.
Oh, God! Pooh! I was half expecting her boobs to pop, I'm not gonna lie.
Why are my balloons bursting? Daddy? Are you mad at me? I've been a bad, bad girl.
Oh my God. I can't believe I wrote this game. Also, oh no, she's not a natural pinkette. Oh, no. They were never real boys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, she has fan art. Holy shit. That's some good-ass fan art. Thank you, Popkaboo. I'll retweet that.
Are you ready to tell us everything now, Gayru?
Boobs were fake. You trust no one, Dusk? I don't believe in nothing no more, man.
The whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo in the first place was to follow in my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name.
Oh my God, clipping everything. Jesus Christ. Good job, guy. Good job, gamer.
His stage name? You don't mean...
Uendo Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted, I'd inherit the name someday.
But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple.
Yeah. That's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name's succession.
So that was your entire motive?
I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered.
But then Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet instead. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know Master Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was a premeditated crime, but in the end you only went through with it on impulse. Then the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands? Finally the refrigerator comes into play, when you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death.
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
I was right, she was just stupid. Athena kept being like, oh, she wouldn't do that, she's allergic. Like, what if she were really dumb and just did it in the heat of the moment and didn't even fucking think about it?
Geiru, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Geiru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart.
His heart?
You feel a bit bad for she was willing to be a clown to make her dad proud? Yeah, no, I do actually. Like I said, genuinely, clown jokes aside, did not dislike her at all. And I do feel for her essentially being forced into a different profession than the one she dreamed of since she was a kid. And then getting looked over. Does not justify Moida, obviously, but hey. Ah, look at you two standing together. Look at you coming up from your fucking pratfall.
Do you have anything to add, Prosecutor Sudbati? Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes? That's the first time he's used my actual goddamn name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really? Simon, is this that anime bullshit where the rival acknowledges the other rival?
Yes, you finally succeeded, Athena. I'm very proud of you. Seems he finally recognized you as a proper adversary.
Thanks, that's all I asked, Prosecutor Sudmahi. Aw, look at him actually being respectable about this. See, again, I do not dislike Yudi. He's just a little bland compared to some other ones we've had. I'm also not keeping track of his anal beads. I've given up on that.
Looks like there are no further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
You finally sobered up there, buddy? You're not blushing no more.
Oh, good. It seems you made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant Bucky Wet not guilty.
Beep boop, stay away. Oh! That's the thumbnail. Both of them on the fucking same bench for the celebration. That's the goddamn thumbnail. Fuck yeah.
Court is adjourned.
Is Bucky a lightweight or the opposite? I don't know. I think Bucky's a fucking heavyweight. Because he has been wasted for, like, at least... How long has this case been going on in game time? I don't know. But this man has consistently stayed wasted the entire trial. That is a talent.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee.
It still sucks you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Wendo have it out for you or something?
I don't think so.
Uendo said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea when he saw the soba-themed cards.
Simon, where you been, buddy?
I stopped in at Wendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way. I almost got convicted out of convenience.
Well, at least you've been completely cleared up of all charges, so... Buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is... Why didn't Master Tornado let Geiru inherit her father's name?
Well, what do you mean on a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Aw, don't be such a wet blanket. Let's go with the flow now, come on. You think the Master was really trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
No, that's not it. He didn't give the name to her because he wanted Geiru to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or Rakugo. Making udon was his way of showing his support for her and her new endeavor.
So that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach him how to make udon?
A more roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tornado for you.
So he was tsundere too. God damn it, Simon. You need friends who aren't weebs. So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding? God fucking damn it. What is this? Kamen Rider 5s?
By the way, Geiru wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on. Even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way. All that old man ever did was criticize my soba. That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado cared about him. Oh, no. Shisha should learn to talk. Yeah. Like, that actually is kind of frustrating. That if he'd just been fucking straightforward. Is it, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Is it the invitation? He invited, because Bucky was invited too, I think, right? Like, it was a Soba-themed one to, like, inspire him or some shit. I can't think of anything else. Or maybe it was this, actually. It could have been this. He could have been about ready to give him the deed back. Deed? Okay, yeah. Second guess. Not bad.
So, Athena, how was your trial today?
Pretty good. I shared the bench with Simon.
Athena, that's lewd! Do you have any pointers? I still can't get Miles to go to the podium with me. That's the one thing we haven't done.
Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of this title deed? It's still in my name.
Master Tornado was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
Lip noodles! I see. I never knew. Oh, Master Tornado. I'm so happy. Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations.
That is a magic comb.
Thanks, Shami. You too, Miss Chickadee.
One day my soba's gonna be so good it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soba. Wet Noodle number 4. Well, I better be getting back to my shop. I better get ready for the lunch rush. Hold on. Can I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee.
Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Geiru on behalf of her master?
Oh.
I can't decide if that's really sweet or really fucked up. I don't know, that kind of feels like rubbing salt in the wound. So they were dreadlocks the entire time? Oh, man. What a Chad Bucky is.
You got it.
I'll make sure it's got all the DLC Master Tornado would have packed into it, too. Thank you.
Well, see ya. Be sure to drop by the shop sometime.
I will. I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Do us all proud, Bucky.
I'll have the best soap in town waiting for you when you come. Peace out!
Poppin' ollies!
You really feel bad for the clown? I do, too, yeah. It's nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? Wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been by your side.
You don't know that!
For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Or you could just teach me your famous mind trick, Simon.
No!
Way to shut someone down. Why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. It's in my best interest for you to remain green forever. Also, it's easier to make fun of you this way.
Hey, what about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Wendo?
Must you remind me? How could I have known Wendo would do time sober?
Hey, speaking of time sober, I just thought of something funny.
Oh, goody, I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time soba, why didn't Mon number 9 get counted? Come on! Do you know, Simon? I think I already know where this is going and I want to kill myself.
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9!
My fellow Americans.
him! Oh, boy. So, Simon, what's it like to be moron sexual? Thank you! Thank you! I'll be here all week!
Rolling on the floor from laughter!
That I should have known. I'm going to pretend I didn't fucking hear that.
Local lawyer found strangled to death in courtroom. Someone's not gonna be able to walk for a week after tonight. Oh my god. Good god. Athena, please.
Come on, let's go get sober, something, and go home. Anything to forget what the fuck just happened.
Home, not homes? I was fucking joking about you two living together. Good god. You crazy kids. Your treat?
I'll treat you to 50% of the tab, and don't forget you still owe me for that manju and for that horrible fucking joke.
Really, Simon? Wanted her for you to pay me every once in a while, you know.
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me!
Time to make the you are too incident.
I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer. But just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm gonna get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for courts and the law. Je peux faire! I can do this!
Oh, they're fucking adorable. Good god. That was precious. Ah! Do 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 do. He calls her Athena, not Sykes-Stoner. Oh yeah, no. Like, yeah, I did. Yeah, like they try to be professional. Like, they try to be professional. Like she calls him Prosecutor Blackwell when she's like referring to him and not directly addressing him with people around. And he calls her Sykes-Stoner likewise. But yeah, like when they're actually one-on-one just talking to each other, yeah, it's first names. It's adorable. Good god. How dare this game give me so many fucking A++ Kino ass ships. Ugh. This is the longest case of any game? Well, then we better get a preview. We're super early. Simon and Athena investigations, fucking please. Give me a whole goddamn spin-off with those two. They are precious. Special thanks to I Need Professional Help. If you want to help support me affording a Simon keychain that's probably super outdated, check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.